Welcome back from the fourth dimension. All of America's coolest coasters defy limitations. They take on height, speed, and space like never before. Now that you survived the one-of-a-kind flying sensation of X and had a little deja vu, it's time to go floorless. Lift up those feet for the ride of your life. The Medusa at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey is America's first floorless coaster and definitely one of our top picks. The seemingly countless spine-tingling loops, hair-raising turns, and dynamic ride vehicle design are monstrously intense.
Medusa was the first floorless roller coaster. It was built in 1999 and it's still today one of the greatest rides.
Medusa is a floorless roller coaster where the floor drops and your feet are dangling throughout the ride. And what that is that your feet feel like you're going to hit the track, so when you're going throughout the ride, you feel you constantly want to bring back your feet. And so it gives you that excitement of not knowing what's going to happen next, and it's just a great thrill.
Kristen Carlo and her boyfriend Mitch, huge fans of floorless coasters. They're also experts on them. Kristen and Mitch are ACERS, American Coaster Enthusiasts, a national organization of hard-nosed adrenaline junkies. With a season pass, they've become quite familiar with the Medusa's twists and turns.
We come here for 2 hours just to ride the ride whenever we want to and just go home. So it's just fun coming here whenever we want to.
They master 7 staggering inversions at 61 miles per hour. The first inversion is a towering vertical loop.
During the first inversion, you get this feeling of floating because you're going forward and then you're just automatically being lifted up.
The second, a diving loop. The third is a zero gravity roll.
The G roll has a lot of negative G's, so you constantly feel like you're floating. And once you're spinning and floating.
The fourth is a cobra roll, which is actually 2 inversions. And the last 2 are interlocking corkscrews.
The corkscrews, you get a lot of negative G's. You're constantly twisting and turning, so you don't know which direction you're going or which way you're going to end up. And that's when you really feel like your legs are going to hit the track.
Built by groundbreaking Swiss coaster designer Yard for $15 million, Medusa still holds the world record for the most inversions on a floorless coaster. With almost a mile of track and an impressive first drop of 132 bone-chilling feet, Medusa will leave the most hardened coaster fans screaming for more.
I saw the first drop, I was like, oh my God. And then we went down and we were going really fast. And we went over the first loop and it was incredible.
Craziness. Craziness.
The speed, the smoothness, and the inversions, this is my favorite roller coaster.
Kristen is obsessed with this coolest coaster pick. Let's get an up-close and personal look at her obsession.
Here we are in Jackson, New Jersey at Six Flags Great Adventure. We're riding one of Great Adventure's greatest rides, Medusa. We're on the lift to go up to about 140 feet. My heart's beginning to race now. Here we go. We're getting to the top. All right, enjoy the ride.
roller coasters is a time of freedom. You're flying, you're in the air, you have nothing to worry about. My boyfriend and I love to come to parks all around the country. It gives us a time to spend together and enjoy something that we both love doing together.
The Medusa, another of America's coolest coasters that is satisfaction guaranteed. The Floorless coaster ranks so high, we've picked another that always exceeds expectations. And at Geauga Lake in Aurora, Ohio, you're going to get an adrenaline rush that is out of this world. The Dominator, also built by Bolliger and Mabillard, is giving roller coaster lovers freedom and excitement that until now seemed impossible.
B&M invented the Floorless coaster a few years ago, and it gives a great sensation because there's nothing above you and there's nothing beneath you. Your legs are dangling. Your feet are like literally inches from the track, zooming by at 60 miles an hour. So that's a trip right there.
You think that your feet are going to actually hit the track, get caught under the wheels. It's a great illusion.
No floor means that you're that much closer to the experience. That much closer to the imagined danger thrill ride designers create to keep fans coming back again and again.
When the floor drops, you just see it drop and you start to wonder, you're like, are my legs gonna fly off from underneath me?
And 65 miles an hour with your feet flipping over your head is no illusion. The Dominator is pure terror.
One of the great visuals on any Floorless coaster is when you go through an inversion for the loops and the corkscrews, because there are feet flying everywhere.
All the loops. So many loops on the ride.
Inversions give this ride its guts. 5 silky smooth twists that take no prisoners, including one of the largest vertical loops on the planet. A 142-foot turnover that'll leave you kicking and screaming for more. And with 4,210 feet of track, the Dominator is currently the longest floorless coaster ever built. With a layout unlike any other, the Dominator's never-ending twists and turns leave you wanting more.
My name's Megan, and I'm Jessica.
Megan Renzel and Jessica Hayes may look sweet, but they're coaster crazy. And they've agreed to take on one of our favorite floorless coasters. Little do they know what they've gotten into.
Here we go, we're almost at the top of the hill now.
Coming off the first drop, the Dominator throws these riders right into the first inversion. The 142-foot vertical loop. With barely a beat, the Dominator hits the girls with a cobra roll. That's 2 twisting turns, one right after the other, inversions number 2 and 3. Fly high over water, then into a delicious double inversion. The interlocking corkscrew, inversions 4 and 5. A superior helix takes the girls into a sweet bunny hop and a little airtime before they hit the brake run.
Oh my gosh, that's so much fun.
It was a time. Yeah, definitely.
The first coaster loop was built in Paris in 1846. Before people were allowed on, the ride was tested with sandbags, monkeys, flowers, eggs, and glasses of water. Unfortunately, when human riders finally got their turn, they were only treated to whiplash.